Hey everybody, welcome back to the Black Jacket Club. This will be our second episode, and as you all know, today's topic is... Brody?
Destiny's 10-year game plan.
Hell yeah, it is. Gabby, what do you have to say about that?
I did a little research. Still don't know jack squat about Destiny.
Guys, unfortunately, we have some regrettable news. Joey's not here.
Very sad.
He died.
Yes, he did.
Goodbye.
Rest in peace, our token redneck.
Our token red. Now we have to find a black guy.
Right. I'm a 10-gallon hat in remembrance.
Right. You do have a 10-gallon hat on in remembrance. Although, is that a 10-gallon hat, or is that a...
That's about, like, a 1-gallon hat.
Alright, well, that's a
I don't
gallon.
think they actually measure it in water weight.
No, they take it, they pour milk in it.
Oh, okay.
Milk. Milk gallons.
Milk gallon
Milk
hats.
gallons. It's different from water gallons.
It's a little bit more creamy of a texture.
Essence.
Soaks in.
Right.
Gives it a great fragrance after a few days.
And on that note, let's go around the room. I know we've already done it, sort of. But let's introduce everybody because it's going to become a thing for our podcast. On my left, I have...
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
I am Brody.
You are Brody. And on my right, I have...
Gabie.
And I'm obviously yours truly, Jacob. Follow me on Twitter, at the Average Gamer.
Where's Joey?
Joey's dead, and we just covered this.
Hashtag rip Joey.
Hashtag RIP Joe E. Make sure that you misspell his name, Joe, as in J-O -E.
Yes.
I'm actually wearing a 10-gallon hat in remembrance of him.
This is starting to sound like a broken record.
Groundhog Day.
They measure it with milk.
With milk.
It's got a really creamy texture to it.
does.
They did their hand in it.
They get all up in it.
The fragrance.
And on that note, I'd like to welcome everybody to... No, we already did that already. Okay. As we said, the topic of today is Destiny's 10-year game plan. First, let's start off by saying, who in this room... I know there's only 3 of us, but I like to make believe that everyone watching is actually a part of the podcast.
Fuck you guys.
Hashtag average gamer.
How about you speak up?
Right. Who in this room has actually played Destiny? I know I have. Brody.
Yeah, I have.
Brody has. Gabby.
Just watching you play for countless hours on end count.
Right. Now, Gabby, you're going to be sort of
I'll take that as the yes.
Yeah, Gabby, you are the blank slate in this entire podcast. Brody and I have multiple experiences with it, and Brody and I also have very different experiences with it. Not in the sense that I play an Xbox and Brody, you play a PlayStation.
Right.
But in the sense that I still have Destiny, and Brody...
Got rid of it.
Yeah, you got rid of it.
All right.
Tired of it.
You did.
Pissed me off.
$60 well spent.
That was more than $60 because I paid for the expansion.
Oh, that's right. The reason why we're doing this, Gabby, I don't know if you... there is a new DLC coming out, and it's called The Taken King.
Okay.
It is quite possibly the most frustrating situation for me as a gamer, and I know for Brody as a gamer, because The Taken King is said to be twice as much as any other DLC that's coming out so far. So, Gabby, I gave you a little bit of a preview of what the main theme of this podcast will be. I know our topic is obviously Destiny's 10-year game plan, but the overall theme we want you to gather from this is... I explained a little bit to Gabby the other night.
Because I didn't understand shit. When you said Destiny 10-year plan, I'm like...
Fuck, I don't know this. Right.
Sure.
It was payback for the previous week's podcast when he had to do anime and he didn't know anything.
We traded spots, Brady.
And I still won.
And he still won. Because you know what, Gabby? It was for all the marbles. Anyway.
I still would have won if it wasn't for all the marbles.
But it was for all the marbles.
Darn meddling kids, I would have gotten away with it too.
Yeah.
Kind of rude.
Didn't you guess Scooby-Doo?
A pup
named Scooby-Doo.
Probably.
A pup named Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo!
Scooby-Doo. Scuzzy-Doo.
It's his distant cousin.
Whoa!
He lives in the hood.
I will admit, editing that video was quite possibly one of the biggest joys of my life. We went on a trip to Maine, and I watched that repeatedly through the entire trip.
No lie, it was on repeat the entire time, and he would burst out laughing in the middle of the car.
It's so funny. I play an intro that you can obviously recognize as some anime that you know, and all of a sudden on the screen pops a poster for the Lizzie McGuire movie because that's what you guessed. It was so funny. But I digress. Anyway,
back to what we were
actually talking about. The theme that I explained to Gabby was, if you pay for something, if you pay for a game, you should be rewarded with functionality that matches what you paid for. So
when you pay $60
for a game, hold on, I'm gonna move this closer.
There we go.
Ooh.
When you pay $60 for a game, you should be able to get $60 worth of gameplay. Right. Destiny is now, if we add the original $60 for the game plus 2, so let's see, 40 makes 100. Destiny will now be, when the release of the Taken King comes out on September 15th, $140. That is 3 DLCs, one which is twice as much as the other two, plus the original game.
Okay.
I have never known anything in my life that I have wanted so badly to cost $140.
What about Battlefield? That's like $120 right out of the gate if you get all the season pass with it.
Oh, I guess. But yeah, but things like Uplay and stuff, that screws you anyway. So
I would just like to say, going to Disney is something that I really love to do, and that costs a little bit more than $140.
Shut up. We're not talking about that. We're talking about video games.
Yeah, that's great.
Gaming channel.
Right.
That's what this is. Fuck.
What am I doing here?
What am I doing here? I know nothing about this. But Brody, you can see over there, I have 55 games.
Right.
And steadily growing.
Nerd.
Shut up. It's a hobby.
Some of them are mine. You can't count all 55 as yours.
You're right. Brody, over there I have 54 games. All of which I have played repeatedly and that I love in a very different way for each one.
Yes.
I can pick out any one of those Xbox 360 games and say that it was worth the money that I paid for it. Especially in the case for Devil May Cry HD Collection, and put that bullshit down.
Jacob, you love all these games.
No, Mirror's Edge is not my game. Put it down. Put down Mirror's Edge. I hate that.
But you said you loved all the games equally. And
all of my games equally.
But you said 54. The one game that I bought was Spyro.
You're right. You're right. But I didn't buy Mirror's Edge either, and neither did you.
No, we took it from our uncle.
You stole it from our uncle.
I was supposed to return it, and I never did.
Fun story. Our uncle literally hated the game so much, he just handed it to her. He was like, I don't play it. Please take it. That'll give you an idea of what we'll be playing soon, regrettably, because I have agreed to play Mirror's Edge at some point.
Because I would have won. So he's playing it.
That's part of our 10-year game plan.
It is part of our 10-year game plan. But no, Devil May Cry, the HD collection I love because I love Devil May Cry. And a big one right there, Skyrim, which we'll be playing before Mirror's Edge.
No!
Skyrim is quite possibly one of the best games that I've ever had, and it's certainly bang for your buck. Even though you had to buy DLCs for it.
I will say, for the amount that you paid for Skyrim, and like the countless hours of gameplay, it was pretty nice.
With my GameStop rewards card, it was, I think, $47 when I got it.
Right. So you got this brand new, right?
I did.
Yeah. He gets everything, like when it comes out almost.
And not everything. Just a few things.
Like the big ones that cost $140, $47.
Oh, so you bought into the game plan. I see.
No, I played Destiny the just how it was for a long time, and then I eventually talked myself into getting the 2 DLCs for no other reason. I kid you not, and this is probably a shitty idea for doing this. For no other reason than I liked the Dark Below's trailer so much.
You liked it?
I loved the trailer so much. It's a great advertisement for the Dark Below, and when I saw there was another one, the House of Wolves, I was like, fuck it, I'll get it.
Right. I just went ahead, like I got Destiny, and then I was like, oh, well, I mean, what was it, like $30, $25 at the time to get both of them?
Oh yeah, they did that
together.
We're together.
That's what I did, and that was way before I saw any trailers for it.
Right.
And evidently, I mean, like
in for a penny, in for a pound.
Right. Because that's usually what I do, and I've soon learned that it's not a good idea. Right. Shouldn't buy anything. You should probably look into them before you buy it.
Right.
It's probably like
you should probably watch the trailer.
It's like financial things, but I mean, on the bright side here.
Right.
What was his name? Eric Ork.
Yes, Eric Ork.
Cinematics.
Eric Osborne.
People are going to be looking
right.
forward to those cinematics from the Taken King.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
You're out of the room. Brody and I just to brush up, looked at some of the recent news for the Taken King, and
nerds.
I looked this up I looked some of this stuff up the night before, and one of the things, the searches I found on Google, one of the web links, whatever, yeah. I couldn't find the word there. One of the web links, it was titled, the thing that would pop up on Google was titled, Bungie dev describes why game is worth $40, or why the Taken King is worth $40. And I shit you not, one of the things he said was cinematics. The thing that you literally have no control over other than you can skip it. Cinematics. And you can be damn well sure that for $40, I'm going to sit through those things. I don't care if they're 30 minutes long. I don't care if they're an entire game like The Order 1886.
Right.
Right.
That 4-hour game that I bought for
let's be honest,
$80.
Right. Let's be honest. You bought a 4-hour cinematic.
Right. And I paid extra to get a statue of some guy that by the end of the game did not give a fuck about.
Oh man!
I think we need to put a
there we
hold
go.
on Brody's.
And there inherently is the problem is the games are we buying actually worth the money that we paid for them?
No.
See, you say that, and I'm going to reference.
In just a few minutes, he's going to completely prove me wrong, and then I'm going to cry and go out of the room.
No. You
it's
say
all part of the 10-year game plan.
Right. You say no. It's actually more like a 10-year torture plan at this point. You say no, except I bought Destiny, and I have not put it down since I bought it.
It's because you're weird.
As much as like we complain about Destiny and what we don't like about it, I can't stop playing it. It upsets me. It upsets me, man.
Okay, maybe in a few minutes, Jacob is going to cry. Go out of the room.
Gabie.
Jacob.
Name one of your favorite games. That's not Mirror's Edge.
Damn it.
Yes.
Fobble.
Fobble.
The sequel to Peggle. It's called Fobble.
No, I love Fable. Fable is one of my favorite games.
Right.
I play it constantly and have all 3 of them right now. I don't have the 4th one.
There's a 4th Fable?
There is.
There's actually multiple Fable.
Oh my God.
There's Fable the Journey that was for the Kinect.
Let's not talk about that one.
Which, as you can imagine, was terrible.
Let's not talk about it.
Jeff likes it.
Well,
Jeff likes all the Fable games.
Yeah, well, that's why Jeff and I get along so well.
You don't know Jeff. I'm just
stating
I know
him very personally.
I'm just stating a fact that he knows that he likes the Fable
games. Who's Jeff?
From Achievement Hunter.
Jeff Laser Ramsey?
Jeff Laser Ramsey.
Yeah,
that one.
That one.
Is that the one with the beard?
Yes.
Beard,
well, no,
mustache.
He's
looks like
the
a
one.
molester, kinda. That one.
Don't say that. He's the one that does he still? I haven't watched him in a long time.
He has a mustache that he puts mustache wax on and curls it to look like a
pirate's mustache. Really?
Yeah.
He is the core pirate.
So the molester-looking one.
Yes, that one.
That one.
Okay.
The actually really good dad one. He's pretty good dad.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you know how good of a dad he is?
We're digressing, because Brody.
I told you I know him personally.
Alright. But no, Gabie, you love Fable.
Yes.
What do you love the most about Fable?
Fucking glowing plot line.
Oh my God. That's not in the first Fable. You're thinking Fable 2.
Okay. Well, in the first Fable, I love the kicking chickens.
I like fishing. Horse riding.
Okay, let me start with Fable 2.
Oh my god, right. As we have discovered, Fable is not one of Gabby's favorite games. Fable 2 is.
Fable 2. Okay, like we were talking game mechanics. I forgot the question. What was the question?
What is something you like about Fable 2?
Everything. Okay.
I like kicking chicken.
Name one thing, god damn it.
Like what? Like I like everything. Like I like.
So if you were stranded on an island for, let's say, 3 months, and you only had Fable 2 to play.
Okay.
Your objective on this island was to play Fable 2.
I'd rather play Mirror's Edge, but you took that off.
Shut the fuck up about Mirror's Edge, Gabby. I will bitch slap you with Mirror's Edge.
Like with actual copy of
Mirror's Edge? With the copy of Mirror's Edge. I will not only quell your disobedience, but I will also break the game that I hate.
And then I'll parkour over it.
Parkour.
Okay, so Fable 2, I like.
You have to play it You have to play it for 3 months.
Okay.
That's the only game you can play. It is your only source of entertainment.
Okay, my favorite part.
Could you do it?
She's gonna be like,
She's
never played Fable.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Could you?
Brody, you weren't supposed to tell them that. No.
Could you do it?
Yes.
That's not a reassuring yes.
Let me look again. Oh wait. Let me look back at the shelf.
No. You can't pick a different game. You have to tell me about that game.
Okay, so for how long?
3 months.
Oh God, no. No,
really?
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it
because.
Gabby, that means one of two things. Either I shouldn't have bought Fable 2 for you, or
I can't play it.
Or
for
Fable 2 is not your favorite game.
No. I can't play it. For me, I have a hard time sitting with one game for an
Gabby, it's your only fucking source of entertainment. You have no fucking choice. It's why you're on the island.
So wait, I went to this island specifically so I could be alone and
You are
play.
Dr. Malcolm. Fable 2 is the dinosaurs. You have to observe. It's why you're there.
Okay, well, I like...
That analogy went way over her head.
I'm not... No, I don't know.
Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Okay.
Oh.
Focus.
I love Star Wars too.
Driving a rope boat, right?
Okay. We're so off track right now.
Answer the damn question.
Okay, well, I like the blood and gore of it, actually.
There is no blood and gore.
Yes, there is!
No,
that was
there
in Fable 1. You could slice someone's head off and take it off with air and it spun and blood would shoot out.
So, Brody, what is your favorite game?
My favorite game?
I don't know what you guys are asking me.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I could easily say that's hard.
Okay.
Actually, because... I don't know. I go through periods of times where I just want to play games.
Right.
Like specific games. Like, I guess of all time, it would have to be Kingdom Hearts.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Excuse me, that is not on our shelf. That's bullshit answer. I had to pick from the fucking shelf.
It's my games, and your games are free to play,
you know what?
He had to choose from his games.
I like Spyro.
You do like Spyro. Okay, could you play Spyro for 3 months?
Hell yeah.
There we go.
I love that game.
There
Don't
we go.
make fun of me.
So obviously, do you remember what you paid for Kingdom Hearts 2?
$20.
Do you remember what you paid for Spyro?
72.
Holy
You did not pay $72 for Spyro.
For a new beginning, yes I did.
Oh my god, there's no way on heaven and earth that game will ever be worth that much money. I refuse to believe that bullshit.
It's also not an Xbox 360 game, it's an Xbox
I don't care.
game.
It's not worth $72.
Yes it is.
You did not... Give me this.
Jacob is intently looking over the cover of Spyro.
I'm trying to find a receipt.
A legend.
It's a new beginning.
A new beginning. A new legend.
It's the Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning.
A dawn, a new day.
Whatever. It has Elijah Wood in it.
Yes. See?
That's why
See?
$72 right there.
Budget.
Oh god, Gabby.
You gotta pay for Frodo.
Okay.
You gotta pay for Frodo, yeah.
Okay, well you paid $60, more than $140 almost, for Destiny.
I've only paid $120 so far.
Okay, How the fuck is Destiny worth
$122? $100 even.
How is it worth $100 if you have to keep buying fucking gameplay?
All right, well, think about it like this.
Oh,
you bought an Xbox game. There's no DLC. There's no online.
Because it's perfect the way it is.
No, I mean, people think of old games good because you didn't have to buy DLC.
Nostalgia.
And you got a full price game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the reality is, they never fixed the buggy, shitty games that we had. And we only got to pay, like 2 games a year, maybe?
Yeah.
So we were so hyped out of that game, even if the game fucking sucked, played the shit out of that game.
You did. If you got something for Christmas, that was the holy grail. You were immediately the most awesome kid in school, because you could walk in and say, I had a fucking new Xbox game.
Right.
Boom.
Like, for instance, first Spider-Man game for the Xbox. It's a fucking terrible game. It
was.
Complete shite. But, I played it. I got actually very far in it. And I never completed it, no.
Because we got rid of it.
But I still have one of my favorite Xbox games of all time down there, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Which I had to re-buy a copy of that because my friend liked it so much, he forgot to give it back to me after I loaned it to him.
Yeah, we're talking to you, Buzzy.
Yeah, asshole.
His name wasn't Buzzy. His name was Hugh.
Yeah, we're talking to you, Hugh.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
No, not Hugh Jackman.
Fuck you.
Not Hugh Jackman.
But he jacked your game.
Oh!
Drop the mic.
He was a Hugh Jacked man.
Thank you very much. That's all I have to say for this show right now.
But no, the thing was, it's not even a question of DLC, because I have Halo 2 down there, the original, and I bought DLC for that game. Now, granted, originally, DLC didn't mean downloadable content. It just meant you went and got a disc. That was another game.
Disc loadable content.
It was disc loadable content, really.
Yes. I remember you
There was no
that
downloads.
Too.
There was no downloads. You had Xbox Live to play online with people, but you didn't use it to get new games.
No.
That didn't take off until the Xbox 360. But I got Halo 2, and then I was in the store one day, and I saw on the shelf for like $3 a map pack for Halo 2. And I was like, well, shit, I have to go get that. $3 well spent, because those maps were great. I never played online with anybody. I just kicked her ass, but it was awesome.
It wasn't awesome to me.
No, it was awesome.
Fucking dramatic.
We used to play with friends around.
So scarred.
We used to play with the kids in our neighborhood before we realized we were in the ghetto, and
What the fuck were y'all?
Here. This is the ghetto now.
This is our ghetto.
Stay here long enough, you will see a man get mugged.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Or you'll see
a man get drugged.
Yeah.
Get drugged.
Right.
Chloroform.
Mugged or drugged.
I don't think that's what it means.
Mugged or drugged.
You can see you get drugged across the road.
Yeah.
Or you'll see a bunch of special people.
He gets drugged. That's what that's like.
Yeah, you get mouth covered with chloroform and you're drugged across the street.
You know those people that do like the vines and they like put the baby powder on it and they just slap somebody?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of like that, except they put like a brick of cocaine. Drugged.
You've been drugged, punk.
You've been drugged.
We started a series called You've Been Drugged.
No.
Yeah, we'll have one episode and it was where we did it to one officer. Drugged.
It's a little closer. The thing is
what were we talking about?
DLCs.
TLC?
DLC.
Oh, DLC.
DLC.
Don't
Your game will never.
Waterfalls.
Shut the fuck up. Your game will never be worth $72. I don't care what you say. I don't care if it's a perfect game in and of itself. There's nothing that you can do to that game to make it more than it is.
You want to bet?
That's the difference between that game and other games and Destiny. Is Destiny continually changes. That's what upsets people.
That's what I don't like, because why are you paying so much for a game that you have to keep buying stuff for? Why not get it all in that one price?
Because
they want
Destiny really wants to be World of Warcraft.
Which is stupid.
It really wants to be World of Warcraft. As much as it tries to rely on the first-person shooter aspect of the game, which is great, because it's made by Bungie, who made Halo, and it's awesome. I love it. It's the whole thing with the 10-year game plan is it's trying to secure lastability.
Right.
But lastability should be because your game's good, not because I have to continually update it.
Yeah. Fuck you, bitch.
You don't even know where to go now because I agreed with you and you were arguing.
I don't know where to go.
Right.
You shut down my conversation.
You thought I was arguing with you.
No, I know you agree. I don't know why people keep buying it. If it's going to be a 10-year game, I see it as like, to me, it's a 1-year game plan that because nobody's going to buy it.
Okay, take Spyro. Okay, take your Spyro game. Imagine that you can divide the game into 10 different missions, but you only get one mission a year.
Fuck that shit. I'm not playing it.
But you'll never know what happens.
Right. I won't start playing it.
Take it like this. You get the Spyro game, right?
Got it.
And then, I'll say a couple months down the line, they're like, you don't have to pay for a full new game, but you can have this little mission map for $10. And you're like, fuck yeah, more Spyro. And then you buy it.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
See, Brody needs to explain it because I understand the Brody. I don't understand the Jacob.
You understand the Brody.
I don't think anybody's ever uttered the term fuck yeah, more Spyro.
I did! That's why I got another Spyro game!
No, let's be honest. It's fuck yeah, more Frodo.
Give me the Frodo.
Give me the Frodo.
May I just say there actually are more Spyro games?
There are. There's 2 more in that series, and you were considering buying them.
I am for Christmas, Jacob. I would like
and I'm not buying you more Spyro games.
I don't think they're $72 anymore, but you know.
I'll check, but if they are more, if after shipping and handling, they are more than $20, I'm not doing it.
Well, there goes my Christmas.
Right.
All I want for Christmas is a Spyro game.
No. No.
The heart dropped right there.
The heart. Into the shoes. No one sympathizes with you.
Please comment on this video if you agree with Gabby. Please. I'm begging you. I need this.
And if you agree that Spyro is a terrible game aside from the originals, i.e. the first 3, go ahead and give me a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
And
At
follow me on Twitter at The Average Gamer.
Hashtag fuck yeah, more Spyro.
Hashtag fuck yeah, more Spyro.
And it has to be spelled FKMR Spyro.
No, don't do that.
With 3 Qs.
And a silent P.
Okay, so back to Destiny.
Back to Destiny.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
So, if you have to keep buying more packs...
Yes.
I don't know what they're called. They're called packs, right?
It's DLCs or whatever.
DLCs. Okay. You can... Okay, I'm trying to think of how to word this and not sound completely stupid.
It's okay. We know you're a blank slate. You know nothing about this game, so just go ahead and say it.
So when you get this downloadable content, you get it off of your Xbox Live, or do you have to go to a store?
No,
It's downloadable
content.
I'm still thinking about disc loadable content. Blank slate. Okay. Rewind.
No. You don't get the privilege of blank slate anymore. You're just stupid.
Gaming channel?
It is the gaming channel.
Okay, so why do you have to? I don't get it. Why do they keep coming out with stuff?
Because, Gabby, they're piecemealing it. It's in the title, 10-year game plan. They want the game to last 10 years,
but
they want to make it so that you can. You're basically paying for it over an extended period of time.
So you're paying $500 for one game?
No. You're paying however much they want to charge you for it. It's not going to be $500, though I can imagine it's going to be damn well close by the end of the 10 years.
Exactly! Why are you paying that much for a stupid game?
Well, it's not going to be, okay, vanilla game Destiny. And then for 10 years, it's not going to be DLC. There's going to be Destiny 2, a Destiny maybe 3 or 4.
So there's more games like Destiny.
But we don't know. They're not in development yet.
Yes, they are. They're in development after a week. After the first week of Destiny, they've announced that they already started Destiny 2.
Right.
So it's not just like So it's not just side missions.
But it's like See, it's funny that people say 10-year game plan because all games have 10-year game plans.
Right, they all want to last 10 years.
Right. But, like, what you were saying about, like, people not wanting to pay the money for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just...
Some people are stupid enough.
It's Brody, like, just go ahead and say you thought about buying the game back, because then that explains.
I have, because it's just the nostalgia of first playing the game, right?
Right.
Really good. Really, like, it was good, and then it's not until you finish the main story where you're like, fuck me.
What do I do now? Right.
Because, like, they're trying to sell us back with the Taken King. Like, you can start from the beginning, level up to 40 through XP instead of having to do motes of light on your armor or anything like that.
Which is stupid. I hate that system.
Which I understand that, and I would understand playing through again, but they made so much of a point of constantly having to replay campaign missions in, like, the year that it's been out so far, that it's almost like, don't even want to do that.
Right, you don't want to go through that again.
And then your point about, like, why do they want to branch it out? It's because they're a business and they just want to make money.
Right.
That reminds me of the things Funhouse said on one of their YouTube comments.
Yeah. Oh, it was about graphics.
Yeah, it's like, why are you
It was about the graphics in The Witcher, and I think it was they were complaining about it. James who said, "Guess what? No one cares."
Like, he literally said,
"You bought it.
No one gives a fuck about you. You fucking bought the game, and they don't give a two shits about you. And then they just care about money."
Right. And then
I get that.
And then it was Adam who pointed out, well, guess what? You're going to look at the graphics for all about 2 seconds, and then you're going to stare into the little circle that is your mini-map for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is what you do with pretty much every game that has a mini-map. Because God knows, if you have an open-world game without a mini-map, you're going to be fucking lost.
Except for Fable.
Except for Fable.
Because it's a dumb plot
because it has a dumb, glowing plot line. I kid you not, Brody, if you've never played Fable. Right. Okay.
It's
in
gorgeous.
the game, and it does this in Dead Space, in the game, you have, when you select a mission, it's literally a glowing trail that you walk along to your objective.
Wow.
It's like a trail a fairy does, and you have to follow it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And it's course correcting.
Fabulous.
Right. Dead Space does it too, where you can click down on the thumbstick and a line appears to your objective.
Right.
May I just say, that took me like a good 15 minutes to figure out how to get the plot line.
But it doesn't... The thing is it doesn't inherently defeat the purpose of exploring. It's just showing you where you need to go. It doesn't tell you how you have to get there or to the time limits of when you have to be there. It's just showing that's your objective. This is the most immediate path. Mm-hmm. Graphics, in the sense that if graphics are disappointing compared to a trailer, guess what? It's a trailer. It's meant to look great.
Right. And
as we have obviously said, because I bought DLC just because of a trailer.
And I mean, like, the people that make the game do not make the trailers.
Right.
There's a whole nother department that takes the game and then just, like, scopes out what people would want to see.
Right.
And they look at the game and how shitty it is, and then they find one good thing. They're like, oh, we gotta make this
movie trailers are just like that. Movie trailers are just like that.
Yeah.
Gabie, would you have gone to see Twilight if you had not read, or if you had not watched the trailer?
Oh, I didn't watch the trailer. I went with my Girl Scout troop.
Oh my god. Well,
you picked the wrong fucking movie.
Your Girl Scout troop would have made the same decision. Yeah. Or like anything like that. It's like it's word of mouth compared to what you're visually taught to see. Like the trailer will always be better than someone just saying, "Hey, there's this thing that you have to go see." For instance, if you tried to describe. If someone tried to describe to me the premise for the first Harry Potter movie, right now, I would laugh in their face and call them a nerd. Because they'll be like, so this boy wizard, he's grows up as an orphan, and then he goes to a special school, and he's taught magical things, and there's fairies and stuff. And let me stop you right there. I'm going to pick you up and put this in a trash can. Because that's where you belong.
May I just say that was an amazing nerd voice,
right.
And I loved. Well, I don't know, you can't see it, audience, but he pushed up his invisible glasses.
My invisible glasses. Oh, right. You need those big, round, circular glasses that no one can see your eyes through. Because right.
Oh, you also need the pocket protector with pen and calculator in. I almost Yeah.
Fucking making fun of me.
Bro, I was about to say, I almost got one. Just for a costume.
No, but the thing is the trailer makes it look better because
it's all about getting money.
Right.
Boom.
Just like Michael Bay says in his epic rap battles of history, where it's all about the motherfucking money. Explosions. But I'm not upset in the sense that it's a terrible idea to make sure that your game is marketable for that amount of time, because a lot of games don't survive that. There's a lot of things that can happen. Consoles can get updated. That sometimes hinders a game.
Right.
For instance,
Xbox went to Xbox 360.
Right, and it's subsequently the 360 to the One. Look at how many games have been affected by that.
Right.
Spyro has been affected. I can't play it on the
Spyro
Xbox
was
One.
affected.
So sad.
Yeah, all those tens of fans that are upset about that.
All right.
I need those tens of fans to write in the comments, please.
And subscribe.
Subscribe.
And like me on Twitter at The Average Gamer.
Hashtag.
Thumbs up.
Hashtag fuck yeah, more Spyro.
Those 10 people, don't let me down.
I'm considering naming that the title of this video. Fuck yeah, more Spyro. But no, every game developer wants their game to last 10 years. But you should make sure that your game does it by releasing actively new content, not just supplements. I feel like I'm getting vitamins for
I have a question
the game.
for you.
Okay, what?
I have a question. When you say...
That's a dumb question. Moving on.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, you think about it, it's really smart. Because in the business aspect, it's really smart of them to do what they're doing. Because if you don't buy the DLC, then genuinely, other than you basically try-harding, you can't even get to the max level.
Right.
So you will always be behind other players.
True.
And then your egotistia, that's not how that works.
Egotistia?
Yeah, whatever. Egotistical. Let's just stop it there.
What was your question?
My question was, when you get downloadable content, is it like you just get like 5 missions that you get to do?
Well,
or
it depends. If you're,
is it like another storyline?
In the case of Destiny, yes.
Like
5 missions, like 2 strikes and a raid, maybe. Not on the last one. They decided, let's take the best thing about Destiny, right? Right, the raids. And then let's be like, we're sorry about the past 2 raids. What the 4? They were awesome. But we're going to be taking that out to work on it in a later DLC, and we're going to give you what basically the whole vanilla game is a horde mode.
Right.
Look at this horde mode. Oh my gosh, everyone's like, oh my god, horde mode! You've been playing that the whole fucking game. The whole entire fucking game was nothing but Dinklebot getting you in trouble and you having to protect them.
Right.
Which isn't even Dinklebot anymore.
Right, it's not even Dinklebot.
It's Nolan North.
Fucking Nolan North. They took out Peter Dinklage for Nolan North. Who the fuck wants Nolan North?
Everybody. He's required. It's a contract agreement with it's North versus Games.
It's a new Civil War.
Captain America, North versus Games.
It's the Supreme Court ruling that Nolan North has to literally be in every single fucking video game until the end of time.
Right. Until the end of time.
Oh god.
But Brody, like I said, at least it wasn't Yuri Lowenthal. At least it wasn't Yuri Lowenthal. Gabie, you know who Yuri Lowenthal is, right? You do. You know who Yuri Lowenthal is.
Go ahead and tell her who it is, Jacob.
Just to refresh my memory.
It's Sasuke.
Oh!
From Naruto.
Oh, the crybaby.
That's Yuri Lowenthal.
Is that the American one or the Japanese one?
That's obviously the American one.
See, I don't...
we were at work and I was describing to you what that would be like.
How did...
They bring him... I told him they bring him in for a test for Destiny's lines. A reading for Destiny's lines. And he's like, I'm gonna defeat you, Taken King, and then I'll be Hokage!
At least it's not the voice actor for Naruto.
Right.
The English version.
Believe it! Sorry, 3 cigs a day will do that to you.
See, I don't like Naruto. I'm sorry. I never watched it. I mean, I did, and then I made it to, I think, the tuning exams, and I said no.
Look, that
just stopped.
Whatever. I was gonna say it gets better, but I honestly don't know because I've never watched the end.
We're huge Naruto fans here.
Right, huge Naruto fans. Yeah.
Persona 4.
Persona 4. But no, like,
sure.
I would like to say that I want the developers to do more, but honestly, I wouldn't know where to begin to actually start telling them how to do more for their game. Like, you can tell that they're trying.
Come out with a game that's actually worth the money they put out.
That's too much work. That's too
come
much.
on.
I'm not saying Destiny's at fault. I mean, Bungie's at fault, but it seems like, you know, past Halo games, right?
Right.
Those are all phenomenal, evidently.
Halo.
I've never played them.
Halo 1 to 3 were fantastic. Halo Wars was stupid as fuck. Halo 3 ODST was decent, and then Halo Reach was the last good game that they made, and that was okay.
And then Halo 4, I heard
Halo 4
good.
is by 343.
Oh, okay.
They handed over the reins.
Okay. Well, it just feels like, I mean, the majority of their Halo games are iconic, right?
Right.
It feels like Activision has their hand around their balls, right? And they're just like holding them, and they're like, "This is how you're gonna fucking make this game. Here's a little bit of intellectual property that we'll give y'all, and then we're gonna fuck these guys real hard."
Right.
I just can
We're
see,
literally
like,
gonna grab the balls.
I literally right now just see like a picture of the word Bundy with
Bundy? That's the wrong name, Gabie.
Bundy.
That's a serial killer.
They got Bundy by the balls, and he's like, "Fucking do it, fucking do it."
Right.
Yeah.
Is he the ones that hang like with the children?
Yeah, with the children.
Oh god.
He was the one with the children.
Let's not go down this
Let's
corner.
not go down this. Like you were saying, Gabie, Bungie.
Bungie.
Right.
Bungie. Anyway, Bungie. No, just forget it. Just forget it.
What were you gonna say?
I was just saying, when you guys said that, or when Brody, you said that, I just pictured Bungie, the word Bungie, with feet coming out and its balls hanging out, and then Activision with his hand around the balls. Literally, that's what I saw.
That's the thumbnail.
There's the thumbnail. I can actually find out how to do custom thumbnails now, so...
There's the thumbnail.
That's gonna be really confusing when that's the thumbnail and the title is Fuck Yeah, more Spyro. Wait a second, wait, hand me the Spyro case, quick! I think Spyro is an Activision game. Hold on. No, it's a Microsoft game.
Alright, well there we go.
It's Microsoft.
I think we have mastered YouTube. We won YouTube, guys.
We did it. Congratulations.
It's Microsoft, Sierra, and Chroma something? Powered by Dolby Digital.
Chrome. Just Chrome. It's actually Chrome and Sierra and I almost said syphilis. Spyro the Dragon.
And syphilis.
This week's
From
podcast.
Bundy. Oh god.
Let's not.
Let's not do that.
I think all our viewers have left. This is just us rambling about shit.
Yeah. No, we were on track. The point stands that if you want people to like your game and not be inherently mad at it, you should do your best to make something that's worth the time and money and effort that you put into the game.
Can I rewind to 5 minutes ago when I said that?
I mean,
I'm putting an exclamation point on it.
Can you really say Destiny is not doing that? Because majority of the people playing it, right, are still playing it. Like
me.
Year one people are still playing this game, and like it's in the millions of users right now, is it not?
Yes.
So I mean,
it set the record for most beta tester, or for most players on a beta.
Right, and that's the whole first year of Destiny. No, I'm just kidding.
It's Destiny up until now.
Up until September 15th.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, we're leaking this Bungie certified information. You have been playing the beta for Destiny until September 15th when the Taken King comes out.
Wow.
It's basically September 15th is Destiny's official birthday.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah. Did you know that they actually were working on Destiny when they were doing Halo 3 ODST?
Right.
Yeah.
So
they have a poster in the game that says Destiny awaits, and it's a ship going to this circular object.
Oh yeah.
It's just
That
a circle
bucket
with a
came
ship.
from the moon.
That bucket came from the moon.
I don't know what you guys just said.
It's okay.
But may I just say, from watching you play it,
Right?
it looks fantastic.
It's a great
It's
game.
mechanically amazing.
It's mechanically,
Aesthetically.
I mean,
visually amazing.
even like
Cinematically amazing.
Look, Venus is quite possibly one of the best designed environments in a game I have ever seen. It's both visually pleasing and mechanically pleasing.
but so was The Order 1886.
Right.
Beautiful game.
Right.
You can even call it that because I'm pretty sure there's like 8 hour or like no, I'm just like that was just giving it credit. There was like 2 hours of cutscenes and then 1 hour of gameplay.
Right. Like we said before, you paid for a $4 cutscene.
Right.
Or a 4-hour cutscene, rather.
You paid
Said
$4 for a cutscene.
$4 cutscene.
Right. But no, like, the thing is I don't know how to explain this any more than we already have. But
I get it.
I just...
For once, I get it.
You do get it.
It's all coming
The
to
light
me.
bulb
Right.
has
I
gone
see
on.
my destiny.
And it's $60.
It's $140.
Right. But no, if all I'm gonna say is if you're gonna make a game that you want to be $140, just charge me $140 right off the bat. I think the problem is people feel more upset about getting charged repeatedly than they do actually about the amount that they're being charged.
Well, see, I feel like this is people's fault.
Right.
Not Destiny's, because
Screw the
there's
people.
a standard now where new games have to be $60.
Right.
So they have to set something at $60, and then they got to add you the content because people are gonna get fucking pissed if it's not at that $60 mark.
Right.
Where I guess we can say we're kind of getting out of that because we're getting to the downloadable era, and
people realize that
indie games are becoming like the biggest shit in the world.
Right.
So I feel like within the next couple of years, we'll start seeing different price games.
I think so.
Again.
Which will be great. I'm waiting for that.
Right.
Because that allows not only games to compete with each other, but allows you to actively know what you're getting right off the bat.
Right.
If you're paying $60 for a game that was just released, and right next to it is another game that was just released, and that's $30, obviously there's something in there that the developers thought was not quite polished. Right. Or that is inherently broken. Because guess what? Most games that are released are broken in some point.
It's not even that. It doesn't. There can be like, let's say, Grand Theft Auto, a lot of content stuff. They could have sold it at $30, the way it was, not touched it ever again, and still had the 1 billion people buy it.
Yeah,
first day. Not even first day. It was like first.
Right, but then you get into the subject of names. I think that's mostly the name.
Well, yeah, it's always name brand things like that. Like even outside of gaming, like you'll get you can help me, $120 handbag just because it says Louis Vuitton on it, or some shit like that.
Some shit like that. Gabby?
That's a purse, right?
Yes, I have 4.
You should have said
penny, lemon, orange, and banana. And no, they're not the same.
Those are 4 different shades of yellow.
But orange is orange.
No, it's a shade of fucking yellow.
Okay.
If Louis Vuitton says it's a shade of yellow, it's a shade of yellow.
Okay. Yeah.
This fall, Brody presents 50 Shades of Handbags.
And then you start flying up.
Right, but no.
This one's purple. This one's grapefruit.
This one's just grape.
This one's grape jelly.
I'm waiting for that day because that day will be great. It'll be awesome. We'll love it.
We'll cherish it forever.
We will cherish it forever, or at least for a month or however long that competition lasts.
Until they realize
be in my heart.
That was playing on the radio the other day.
You'll be in my heart.
Oh, man. See, Gabby, that's a good movie. Not Lion King 2.
Fuck. No.
There's a Lion King too.
There's a Lion
Yes, it is
See,
so
even Brody knows
gorgeous.
that movie
I just
sucks.
like it because it's so just adorable.
Shut up. Gabby, you're fired.
And sink.
Oh.
Final points to be made.
So Gabby wins.
No, not points. Points as in metaphorical points. God.
I'm sorry, I'm still on last week's podcast.
You are on, yeah.
Persona 4.
The Lizzie McGuire movie.
A pup named Scooby-Doo, I win! I'm sorry, let me compose myself. Shut up.
Alright, well, the first thing we can say is Destiny worth $140? And the answer is, depends on you.
Yeah, it does. It really is. The decision to make the decision to buy any game
Right.
should inherently be decided, are you willing to pay the money for that game? Look, honestly, there's a lot of resources now. You know,
Right.
there's magazines like Game Informer. You can go online, read reviews, because guess what? Chances are someone's already played the game.
Right.
That's developers' job, is they have someone come in and review the game. And guess what? Both negative and positive reviews are always online. And then, look, if it comes down to it, swindle your friend into buying the game. Make them play it.
Brody,
If they don't
that's why
like it.
That's why we called you here today. We need you to test the game for us.
If they don't like it, then guess what? You don't have to buy it. You know, the thing is that people can't claim ignorance to the fact that they are having to pay for Destiny's continued installments because of its assurance that their 10-year game plan will last 10 years, and that it'll be worth it. Because guess what? You get piecemealed the information. If one DLC is better than the next, then obviously you should put faith, or at least put some sort of mental stock into figuring out if the next one's going to be good.
Right.
So the final point that we should make here today is that if you're gonna buy a game,
Make it worthwhile.
you're right. Only you can make it worth it. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah, we're talking to you, Scuzzy.
And don't be like the people at our work. Don't come in, ask for a large drink, and then when I tell you that it's $2.40 for a large drink,
Right.
do not freak out at me because it is $2.40, and then still buy the drink for $2.40.
Right.
And then complain at the other end to another person.
About it being $2.
So
And
now,
40
so now we speak directly to you. Directly to you, YouTube audience.
Don't be that person.
Don't be that person. Destiny is your 32-ounce drink.
For $2
And it
and
is-
40
And it will probably, at the end of this 10 years, be $240
and 10 cents.
and 10 cents. Do not complain at all if you bought any sort of piece of that 10-year-long game. Because guess what? You just invalidated yourself in having to complain. I realize I have bought that game, okay? I realize that I will continue to buy expansions. I'm not complaining about the game as not working or
Right.
being worth it. Because to me, the game is worth it. I love it. I play it constantly. What upsets me is the fact that it's just a natural, inherent thing that we in society have. We don't like to be continually reminded that we have to pay for something we thought we already bought.
Basically, we're cheap.
Right. We are cheap. We're a
It's true.
cheap
No.
bunch of assholes.
Got
We
a
are.
blue snowball, for God's sake.
Right.
We were doing a $60 podcast in our parents' house.
We are a cheap bunch of bastards. But the thing is we continually subject ourselves to being cheap. That's what we do.
We're human.
Because guess what? Guess what?
Human.
Bungie now has your money, YouTube audience. They don't care. And if you continue to buy parts of their game, your bitching means nothing.
And just remember, they may have your money, but Activision's got
It's
their
their
balls.
balls. Brody, I was gonna make that joke. He took it from me.
Hashtag fuck yeah, more Spyro.
And on that note, I think that will just about wrap up this episode of the Black Jacket Club. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to click the like button and even subscribe if you feel so inclined. And of course, follow me on Twitter at @TheAverageGamer.
Hashtag fuck yeah, Spyro.
Hashtag fuck yeah, Spyro. I want to see those hashtags. Hashtag FUCKMORESPYRO. I got really excited there for a second.
You got excited about Spyro?
No, I got excited about people liking me on Twitter.
Yes!
Yes, Twitter! Woo! But at any rate, that'll conclude our podcast for today. I thank Gabie, Brody, rest in peace, Joe E. Make sure you also spell that right.
Hashtag Joe E.
Hashtag Joe E.
Rip.
Do you want to decide a theme for next week?
Me?
I mean, either one of you. Pitch me.
Are you doing any? Are you?
Pitch me an idea. I'll see if it's worth it.
Disney.
What?
Disney.
That's not worth it.
Fuck you.
Oh, how about this? Let's
Actually,
let's talk about one thing here. What's the game that you're playing right now?
the game that I'm playing,
Don't
Yes.
even say Destiny.
Skyrim.
All right, you're playing Skyrim, and what are you looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to Fallout 4 coming
All
out.
right. So in the comment section, tell us what you are looking forward to and what you're actually playing right now.
Mirror's Edge. Looking forward to more Mirror's Edge.
Stop talking about Mirror's Edge.
Good night, and we love you all.
Here, I'm gonna have a compromise. I'm gonna have a compromise. I'm going to have a compromise.
Okay.
Go.
Either way, you're still playing fucking Mirror's Edge.
Shut up. I'm trying to do a compromise.
Go.
Brody, I like your suggestion. People, do what Brody said. Next week's theme will be Disney, and I will explain why. Because Disney now owns Marvel.
Yes.
So,
what do you think I was going to talk about?
What doesn't Disney own?
My soul. Although I'm pretty
it's
sure
getting there.
it's getting there.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase it. Let's talk about, because I'm looking forward to new Marvel movies coming out. Let's talk about Marvel.
Let's not talk about Marvel right now. We're gonna do it next week.
No,
We're
not
just gonna
now.
talk about
I'm
Disney.
talking. Oh
I'm
my
talking about
god!
Disney Channel.
Next week.
And remember, as much as Disney may own our souls,
Activision holds Bungie's balls.
no, well that and Pixar owns our hearts. Hashtag Pixar for the win.
Hashtag fuck yeah, more Spyro.
Hashtag fuck yeah, more Spyro. Hashtag
Hashtag
Joe E.
Rip.
Rip. Goodbye, everyone. See you next week.